President Joe Biden will focus on job creation and rebuilding infrastructure in North Carolina when he visits the Tar Heel State tomorrow.
Yeah, he's going to highlight his the steps his administration has taken, as many voters remain a little bit concerned about the economy. Actually, a lot of concern there. Capitol reporter Michael Hyland is joining us now live in Raleigh with a closer look at what we can expect.
The president will speak here at Abbott's Creek Community Center in North Raleigh, where he'll focus on things like lowering costs and the way that his initiatives have directly affected North Carolina. The president is making the state a key focus as he tries to stop former President Trump from winning the state once again. With the economy a top issue for voters, President Joe Biden will travel to the Triangle Thursday. The White House says he'll lay out how his Bidenomics agenda has affected North Carolina. Meredith College political analyst David McLennan says this visit comes as a recent poll he conducted shows 56% of the state's voters disapproving of Biden's job performance.
Even though the inflation rate is down, prices still seem to be high to a lot of North Carolinians. And so that's why the president has a very difficult time to make his case.
The administration points to things like the CHIPS and Science Act contributing to chipmaker Wolfspeed's major expansion here. The bipartisan infrastructure law also led to a $1 billion plan to build high-speed rail from Raleigh to Richmond by the end of the decade. Democratic strategist Doug Wilson says the president should highlight efforts to lower prescription drug costs and bring down unemployment.
Acknowledge that there is still pain out there for people, although the numbers show the economy is doing very well. There are still a number of our fellow Americans and fellow citizens here in North Carolina that still feel the pain.
Steve Bergstrom is chair of the Wake County Republican Party.
I think that's going to bear out in the 2024 elections when we see that economy continues to be the number one issue. And I think voters are disappointed and upset with the way the economy continues to go.
The Biden campaign has made North Carolina a top target in 2024. David McLennan says his polling shows it would be close between President Biden and former President Trump, who most voters also view unfavorably. Live in Raleigh, Michael Hyland, CBS 17 News.
All right, Michael, thank you.
And count on CBS 17 to bring you everything on the president's visit to the Triangle, including the traffic that will be impacted. Our live coverage begins in the morning on the news at 4:30.